Hey everyone, welcome to a Minecraft video, the second in our series, and this is me building a house in the end. Now this took multiple days to film. As I'm doing this voiceover right now, it still hasn't been, well, it's been built, but like I haven't done the interior and everything, so it's like, yeah. But this was pretty hard. The materials wasn't hard. A lot of squid had to die for that gray concrete, but it's okay, it's okay. And this isn't my build, I found it on YouTube and I thought I really liked it, so I decided to use it. So, in the background, it's just gonna be me building it. I'll describe things that happen in this situation, in the builds, the situations, whatever, and I'll just talk about stuff, you know, not that hard. So, I feel like we all go to school, right? Or we all have some form of education, right? And for the people who've been to school, we all have those people who talk way too much. I'm not talking about the ones who just ramble on in class. Okay, I'm talking about the ones who talk way too much about their personal life. Okay, like there's always that one kid always saying, for example, oh yeah, I peed my pants yesterday. Or like that kid that, no, that's not really my point, but the kid that talks, that says stuff that like, okay, yeah, you don't say that. Like, you don't say that. Especially in a public area. Or like, talking about their personal life that like, if other people who've been through that situation, if they heard you talk about that, they would get mad at you, right? And now I'm a jokester, right? Like I tell jokes that shouldn't be made. Like, let me give an example. So, once my teacher in class said missiles, and I said Iran. And my teacher literally said to me, "Stay after class." Lucky for me, she forgot that I had to stay after class, and I just left. Unfortunately, other times I haven't been that successful. But it's okay, it's okay. I mean, I always walked away with a warning. Or sometimes she just talked with me real quick. You know? But yeah, fun fact, I took so much damage building this. Like, you could pay attention, but I took so much damage building this, and I was so scared to fall off because I thought I was going to die or something. You know, awkward silence. Have you ever just been, like, talking with a person, and then, like, something just comes to your head and you just say it, and they're like, what? Like, how do do I just straight up tell them, oh, something random came to my head, or I just change the conversation, or just talk on that topic? Like, what would you do in that situation? Let me know. Let me know. Make sure to comment. But what type of student are you in class? Are you that student who always gets mad at other people for goofing around? If you are, you have no joy in your life. I'm just saying. I'm sorry. I'm just saying. Where's the fun in it? Or are you that class clown? Or are you the person who talks a lot about, just during class, that just rambles on and just annoys the class and interrupts the teacher constantly? Or are you that one who talks too much about their personal life? Let me know. Let me know. Do you do your work? Cause you're like, I don't really do my work. I mean, I do it. I say I do about like 70% of my work, which surprisingly I still pass. But like, it's cause they know I'm smart, right? Okay, maybe I'm a little dumb. Okay, just a little bit, just a little bit. Well, I wouldn't say dumb. A little unintelligent, you know, a little bit, just a little bit. You know, but it's nothing like that, you know. All right, so for the video, it gave a list on all the materials you need, and I double checked my math, and I still got it wrong. So either I'm a big dummy boy, and I'm not talking thick, or they gave the wrong thing. But whatever, problems go both ways, so you know. Another awkward little silence. Like I kind of dig it, you know. And I'm not talking holes. Speaking of which, what do y'all think of that movie, Holes? I personally read the book first and then watched the movie. The movie was way better than the book. Just reading, like, sometimes I enjoy reading. You know, I read every day a book, or, well, not, I wouldn't say every day, but, like, most of the time. I'm not talking about, like, reading, like, texts or, like, instructions on, like, a video game or, like, just simple things. How about, like, an actual book? You know? Let me know what y'all read in the comment section. So, how's quarantine life been for y'all, you know? Me personally, quarantine's been going good. It's good to do YouTube. You know, I sneak out here and there. You know, nothing crazy though. Nothing crazy. I mean, there's some people who just because the stay-at-home order is gone, they think, oh yeah, I can hang out with people. I can do all this. No, no. Coronavirus is getting worse. You could go ahead, do what you want, but you've been warned. You've been warned. I mean, the economy's. Well, I probably shouldn't talk about controversial topics. Yeah, you guys do what you want. Just don't blame other people if you get sick. I think that's the way things should go. I like my good loser friends. I don't have friends. Ow. Can I get an F in the chat, boys? Alright. I mean, I kind of want to stay away from talking about controversial topics because it's like nobody likes hate. And I want to spread positivity. So let's talk about positive things. Or, you know what, let's tell some stories. I love telling stories. Yeah, let's tell some stories. Alright, so I have this little joke with one of my friends that we go and we knock on another friend of mine window. So there's this place where they usually hide. And I told them to hide there as we walk by it. But then I see legs. And then I turn and there's people and I say, oh crap! And then they started laughing. And I felt so stupid. And I just said, hide there. But he didn't listen to me. So I'm like, alright, hold my phone in my hoodie. He goes left. I knock and I go right. Which just so happens being the direction of where those kids were. A male and a female. Who knows? They might have been lovers or they might have been friends. You never know. You never know. My guess is lovers. Just the way they were staring at each other. The setting, the vibe. You best believe I thought they was about to make out or something. You best believe that. And so he says, whoa, you're fast. But he said my name. Like before, whoa, you're fast. Because I was running. And I stopped. I'm like, who is you? Because I didn't even look at their faces, okay? I just one quick second, and then I turned away. But it slowed me down, but then I instantly snapped back. I'm like, okay, yeah, I gotta run. And according to my friend, when we knocked, they were, like, the family was at the table. And they got up. I don't know what he was doing there. He should have ran. But, you know, at least I ran. And I'm not talking about the country. I've always wanted to visit there. I don't know why. You know, it's just awesome to see how people live their life and their culture, you know? I think that's one of the greatest features of humanity. We all live our lives differently and we all do things differently. That's honestly the cool part. Okay, please tell me I'm not the only one who does this. You go to a fast food restaurant, right? And you say to yourself, okay, I'm gonna get this. But then you're ordering and you just order something else. Like, or you're going to a restaurant and you're like, okay, yeah, let's get this. And then, like, on the way there, you're like, okay, no, let's not get that. Let's get something else. Like that 6ix9ine clip, are you dumb, stupid, or dumb? Huh? Like, you're already on the way there. You know what's worse is, like, if you're right next to the store and you just say that, like, I hope you have monies for gas. Ah, man. How's the weather where y'all live? Is it cold over there, or like hot, or like warm? It's been hot, Northern hemisphere things. Oh man, I remember that Enderman. Oh man, that give credit to that Enderman. That Enderman is the only reason why I changed it to peaceful. I need to stop doing that. I don't like it either, but Endermen make it so hard, and it's like for my next project, it's gonna be hard. So it's like I'm thinking about making it out of obsidian, cause there's no way I could change it to bedrock, or like build that out of bedrock. This is gonna be so hard. I think I'm gonna make it out of obsidian, just cause it's like you'll see, you'll see. It won't be the next video, cause I took so many clips, so it's like I'm gonna have to split it in like 3 videos. But the house, I like the house. I think it's beautiful. My ex-wife was beautiful, but she took the kids. Also, my apologies to people who have divorced parents. So, what's your guys' favorite thing to build in Minecraft? Me, personally, I like building just little cool little structures, like buildings to be more specific, like, you know, I wanted a police department. In my world, I built a police department. I wanted a skyscraper, kind of. No, I don't know. It's what your depends on your definition of a skyscraper. I wanted a tall building that you would see in the city. I built it. It cost a lot of stone, but I built it. I still have some left over, I think. Or I think I finally ran out. Or I just lost it. Man, y'all ever, like, get some, like, buy something, Or, like, your parents get you something, and then you end up losing it, and they're like, oh, and then, like, you want to ask for something, like, related to that thing, and they're like, oh, no, you're just gonna lose it. Oh, yeah, I messed up there. I know, I felt so stupid. Because I messed up. I was like, I feel so stupid. The quartz wasn't hard to collect. I had a bunch of sand and gravel left over from the Atlantis build, so that wasn't a problem. It was the dye, because I had to kill squid. Obviously, the white dye wasn't a problem, because I had bones, a lot of them. And, quartz wasn't a problem simply because I actually built a bank out of quartz and a hospital. So I had leftover quartz from that. So it wasn't really a problem. And the wood wasn't a problem either because I have a tree farm. Oak wood tree farm. Spruce wood tree farm. Birch wood tree farm. Dark oak tree farm, but not a jungle, because a jungle biome has not been discovered in this world. I do have bamboo and some jungle wood, only because I destroyed a jungle sunken pirate boat. And I found one piece of bamboo, and then I used that to grow my bamboo empire. Empire Strikes Back. I don't know what I was doing here. I think I was... Oh, if there's like me randomly saying I'm standing still, it was because I was looking at the YouTube video for instructions. Which, if you look up classic mansion build Minecraft, it'll come up for sure. So, yeah, and you'll see the house as it gets on. Some of you might have it in your world, some of you might recognize it, but it varies, you know. We all hate those people who post way too much of their personal life in Snapchat. I was just taking a little air break because I'm doing this voiceover under a blanket and it gets hard to breathe and it gets hot. And I go on Snapchat to find out that something I would have rather gone my whole life without knowing. And can't say I'll look at those people the same anymore. Crazy to think how far this world has gone. in technology and human traits. I mean, just think about it. How the world was like 500 years ago compared to now. Yeah, we wouldn't, people like us, we wouldn't be able to live in those times. It'd be hard. Man, so lucky we live in these times. Like, no sports, no gaming, no Star Wars. Oh man, I don't know about the last one. That's hard. That's hard to live without. Dude, they had it, bro. I feel so bad, bro. They missed out on so many adventures. So, I'm just gonna say this now. I messed up here with the build because I made one of the sides longer than the other, and it messed up my whole build. And I thought I was doing it right, but I adapted to it. I dealt with it. See, you know, the middle spot, it's 2 wide. It's supposed to be 3 wide. So I messed up. I went back and counted. One side was longer than the other, and I was a little mad and disappointed at myself. But I dealt with it, you know. Just like most teen parents, they lived with their mistake. Man, I hate that Enderman. I think I'd die here, actually. Only one way to find out. Let's watch. Oh, he eats cooked rabbit. He punches. Oh, he switches back to his sword. He's at 1 health and he is defeated. So lucky for me, I put a little bed outside my end portal. Oh man, there goes my XP. And I literally did a raid just before, just to have some XP. That's a rip. Can we get an F in the chat, boys? Alright, so there's, I don't know what I was doing. What the heck? So here we go, back in the nether. The end. Bro, I feel a little stupid, not gonna lie. Here is where life backfired on me. Because then I realized I need to kill Enderman for an Ender Pearl. So here's me attempting to defeat an Enderman. Realizing I am outmatched as soon as I see he knocked out half of my health in one hit. So I was 2-shotted. So then my big boy brain came in and I realized, alright, we need to make a sword. Right, so I try to find some trees and then I remember where trees are. So I head over to the acacia biome that's like right next to the desert, but I don't know what I was doing there. I was checking just in case. So I see the tree, right? So I start punching it, and I know I gotta be quick because there's a zombie up there, and I'm not trying to die, right? I love my life. I already died to an Enderman who 2-shotted me, and I accidentally, I died to an Enderman twice. Yeah, rip. So I'm not trying to die. So I convert my wood to a crafting table and a stick, and then I craft a sword. And then we're gonna go poke some little kid. Oh no, this isn't Anakin Skywalker from Revenge of the Sith. My bad. We're gonna go, what if that Enderman is a little kid? Holy crap. Just discovered something new. And that, creeper kinda gave me a little push forward and I died. And you best believe I was frustrated. But, I went down there again and, you know, picked up my diamond. My thing fell. Picked up my wooden sword and head back into the end of the chapter. Goodbye, ladies. Nah, I'm just kidding. But, yeah, I head back over. Try to fight this Enderman round 2. He don't want no smoke. Because it's bad for your health, kids. Don't smoke. So here, I do the smart, strategic way. I get my back against the wall so it can't sneak up and back. And I just have to worry about 3 directions. Forward, left, right. Or north, east, west. So I swing my sword like crazy and I fight, you know. And then I get an Ender Pearl. And then, I didn't change it to peaceful. And then I saw the broken ladders, but I decided to ignore it. But this is the end of this video. If you are curious to see how it will turn out, come back in the next one, and have a good day.